Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And it's a very sad moment, people. This is the last beer from Brian, Thrash Metal, Homebrew and Barbecue. This beer is from Lone Tree Brewing Company. It is their Red Ale, Irish style ale. 6% alcohol by volume. Lone Tree Brewing Company is out of Lone Tree, Colorado. They have a website if you want to go check them out, lonetreebrewingco.com. I've had one other beer from Lone Tree Brewing Company, which was the other one that Brian sent me, which was their Imperial IPA. I thought it was excellently done, although not really my style. It's more along the lines of a West Coast IPA. Now, red ales, Irish style reds, that's more in my wheelhouse. You're looking at more malt character, less bitterness, some nice roasty, toasty notes from the roasted malt as well. If anybody out there is not too familiar with red ales, Killian's Irish Red. Most people have heard of Killian's. That's kind of along the same lines as what we're going to be dealing with here. So let's get into this. Wow, cracked open the can, kind of came over the top there a little bit with the head. Let's give it a pour and see what we're dealing with. Very active. We tried to, the head was forming before I even poured it. Okay. I will post a link to Brian's channel in the description below if you want to go check him out. He does great beer reviews, barbecue videos, and tech stuff on his channel. The appearance of this beer on my screen almost looks black, but it is not. It is a hazy brown color. I don't know why the discrepancy between the camera and the reality of the situation of the appearance of the beer is so different, but it is. You'll just have to take my word for it. It is a hazy brown color with about a 2.5 finger creamy tan head. The aroma, very malty. Getting some nice caramel malt action on the nose. I'm not really picking up on any hops. Actually, I take that back. A little bit of like an earthy hop note. I don't know what kind of hops they use in this, but I'm getting like a Fuggle type hop note, or any of you homebrewers out there, anybody that knows a lot about hops, the earthy hop varietal notes on the aroma is what I'm getting. So earthy hops, light caramel notes, very malt forward. That's pretty much it. It's very simple, straightforward, no alcohol presence on the nose. 6% alcohol is actually kind of getting up there for the style. Irish Reds are typically between 4.5 and 5.5% ABV, so 6% is kind of getting up there for the Irish Red style, which I like a higher alcohol beer anyway, so no problem with that. Pretty simple on the aroma, though, so without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Wow, really nice malty character coming through on that initial sip. I'm getting some lightly toasted bread notes. I'm getting some caramel sweetness. There's a little bit of like a, I guess that's coming from the hops. A little bit of a floral note. Now I'm picking it up on the aroma after I've taken that first sip, but I'm kind of picking it up on the palate as well. Kind of like when you drink a, oh, what's a floral beer style? Maybe a lot of saisons have a little bit of a floral note, although they're a little bit more funky. This one's not funky, but it's got that floral aroma and flavor. This is really good. It's unique. It's very difficult to put into words some of the things that I'm picking up on. So you didn't pick up on the floral note. I didn't pick up on the floral notes immediately, but then when I took that first sip, I picked up on the floral notes on the palate, and now I'm picking them up on the aroma as well. Some nice caramel notes, caramel sweetness, some nice medium toasted bread notes in the middle of the sip. Um, it's got a smooth mouthfeel, very easy drinking. The bitterness, that earthy hop bite is kind of coming in on the back end. It's not a really astringent beer, but it does have some nice earthy hop notes that you're picking up on the bitterness, which really round out the malt forward presentation that you're getting with this beer, because it's definitely more on the malty side, but it's balanced. The 6%, if I haven't already said it before, it is definitely masked exceptionally well. You're not picking up on any alcohol whatsoever. The carbonation is medium to almost high. The body is relatively light. The sessionability is relatively high as well. The finish is crisp, clean, refreshing, mostly dry. It's a winner. Man, I've had a lot of Irish Reds over the years. This one's not standing out as like one of the best ones I've ever had, but I will say that it's unique with the floral notes that I'm picking up on, and that earthy hop character that I'm getting is really nice. It's definitely excellent. One more sip, and I'll give you a rating. This is a 93 out of 100 for me. Just getting into that solid A range. Um, I almost wish there was a little bit more malt character. The floral notes are nice. The earthy hop notes are nice, and it does have a little bit of bitterness on the finish, but I wish there was a little bit more of the caramel malt character coming through initially. And the aroma was lacking. I really wasn't getting much of an aroma. But everything else is pretty much on point. It's a great, easy drinking beer. The fact that this is 6% alcohol, it's a little bit higher than what I'm used to with an Irish Red as well. That's a plus. I'm always, anytime I can get more alcohol with great character without it being boozy, I'm going to go for it, right? I mean, who wouldn't? So 93 out of 100 for the Lone Tree Brewing Company's Red Ale. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. I will post Brian's channel link in the description below, like I said, as well as right there. Click on his face, and it'll take you directly to his channel. I really appreciate all the great brews that he sent me. Thank you so much, Brian, and you will have another beer mail package heading your way soon enough from Georgia. So hope everybody's having a great day. Until next time, cheers, everybody.